Hey guys, it's Rico and in this video I'm going to talk about how to start a marketing agency. I'm going to talk about how I started my marketing agency back in 2017, and then I'm going to show you a simple 4-step process of how you can start your own marketing agency and make money online. Let's go. Let's start with my story. Back in 2017, I started Marketing Hub, a German marketing SEO agency. Within the last 18 months, we generated over 64,000 euros in revenue with our automated marketing platform. Within the last 6 months, I invested zero time in managing this platform. On the platform itself, we offer services like textual content creation, SEO link building packages, as well as SEO auditing and consulting. I'm very happy because today I finally agreed with a buyer that is going to buy Marketing Hub as well as the platform for a 5-figure amount. This is also the reason why I wanted to make this video, because I think I can create a video about how to start a marketing agency and sell it within a 3 to 5 years time frame, because I actually did it. I divided creating a marketing agency into 4 easy steps, and that is 1. Planning, 2. Preparation, 3. Production, and 4. Promotion. Let's start with number 1, and that is planning. The first step, planning, is just like creating a business plan. For that, I definitely recommend you using a project management tool or just writing down everything on paper. If you want to use a project management tool, I recommend you Notion. I use it myself, and in the description below you will find a business plan template that I created myself. In the business plan template, you will find questions and also statements that are very similar to what I'm talking right now. But I found it very important to also talk about this in this video, and I recommend you listening very carefully until the end of this video. So let's start with the first and most obvious one, and that is, what will the name of the agency be? Definitely do competitor analysis and make sure that no one else is using your name, because this might be a legal problem or you will not be happy with the name in the future. Just find something very personal, but not your name. I do not recommend this because maybe you're planning on selling the agency as well in the future, and no one really wants to buy an agency if it's very personalized. Marketing Hub was the name that I chose. Number 2, what services are you going to be offering to your clients? Is it going to be SEO? Is it going to be performance marketing, social media marketing, or maybe even something more creative like designing or branding? I myself focused around search engine optimization, so SEO, because I myself used to do it for the past years now and I'm very good in it, so it just made sense to offer SEO services. This is followed by the next question, and that is also very important. What is my unique selling proposition, USP? This is basically the reason why people and clients should choose you instead of the other agency. Very important. Take yourself some minutes, write it down, and focus your whole branding around your USP. Now we are getting more practically, and that is, what is the price of the services you're going to be that you just chose, and how are you going to present them to your audience? Is it going to be solo services? So you're just having one service that you offer and you're presenting to everybody. Is it going to be packages? So maybe you can do A, B, and C, and you offer A, B, and C together in one package. Or is it going to be a subscription model where everybody is paying, let's say, 59 euros and they're getting A, B, C, and maybe even D if they pay 79 euros a month? Always keep in mind that everything has its own benefits, advantages and disadvantages. It's just very important to choose the one that you can present or offer the best, and that is individual to you. Now you know what service you're going to offer. Now you know how to present it, but it's also very important, and that is number 3, how you're going to make a profit out of it, because a lot of services like paid advertising, for example, also require you investing some money. So you need to know how you're going to make money out of it with spending some money as well. And the answer to that could be either you're choosing hourly payments, where you say you are requiring, let's say, 99 euros an hour and you're going to do work for your clients. But it also could be a fixed amount. So you could create a website for 1,000 euros, and every client of yours that wants a finished and completed website that you're going to create is paying you 1,000 euros. It could also be margins, very popular with paid advertising, where you just take a margin out of the amount you are getting from your client, and some of this money you're going to spend and some you're going to put into your company's bank account. Or also, which is not that popular, but I did it myself and I really like it a lot, especially with startups and with projects where you see a big future in it, and that is an equity-based cooperation model where you just get shares of the company or maybe even creating a private contract. I've done both, and it is really up to you what you want. Are you going to be here for a long-term business, or you just want to make the client happy in the short term and just take some money in the short term? Equity base is definitely long term. Okay, we know what services we are going to offer, we know how to present them and how to make profit out of it. But maybe one of the most important things, and that is, who is your target audience? Is it Lisa, 22 years old, just graduated, or is it Peter, 55 years old, father of 3 kids and looking to retire? So that is definitely also a very important question. You need to create customer profiles, 3 to 5 to 10 customer profiles, which will help you a lot in getting clients. Talking about clients, we are coming to the next very important step, and that is getting and targeting your clients, especially your first one. Here I have the 5 most common and most popular techniques that are out there for targeting your clients. And that is 1, content marketing, which is basically publishing content on various different platforms such as YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, even Instagram, and many other platforms where you just have to find out which is the best for you and your agency. Second one is paid advertising, mainly on social media. Third one is cold outreach, which could be a DM on Instagram, which could be a mail, which could be a Facebook direct message, also a LinkedIn message. But I'm not a big fan of it, to be honest, because I just find such cold outreach messages spammy, because there is no trust given and they are mostly not very individual and unique. A lot of people just create templates and send them out to 100 people, and I just know that it is not created for me, which definitely is not a very big point to trust them, because they didn't even know my name probably, but they said they want to work with me. Everyone has to decide on their own if they want to work with a person like that, but I myself prefer other techniques that I just mentioned, or also something I'm going to talk to you right now, which is very old school but still works, and some clients just want to be approached like that, and that is actual office visits. Especially if your target audience is in the higher age, they are very happy to get a visit by a young entrepreneur who knows how to do marketing in these ages, and they are probably going to be your client because you had the courage of visiting his office and approaching him with a business idea and a cooperation idea. So definitely keep that in mind as well, and be creative. Overall, for everything I'm telling you, be creative and adjust it to your own situation and decorate it with your own ideas. Last one is very popular as well, but also goes into the same range in my opinion as cold outreach, and that is sales calls. You could create a very big potential clients list, get their phone number from either the website, Facebook, or even their business cards when visiting them at their office, and then just call every one of them, call the list, and it's just a numbers game. Calling 200 people, you should have at least 1 client, but it's up to you. You're getting better yourself calling a lot of people, and somewhen you will have your first client doing each or any of these 5 techniques that I just told you. Now we are coming to the next step, and that is a little bit connected to what I just told you, because here I'm going to talk about what tools will I be using. What tools are you going to be using for your day-to-day operations? Therefore, we have operations tools, communications tools with your clients, but also with your team, project management tools such as Notion, which I'm using for most of my projects, analytics tools, which is very important for SEO, because you definitely want to know what is going on with your website, with your rankings and everything, and also reporting tools. So how do I present this visually to my clients, for example, so they understand the analytics and they understand, okay, we have an increase of this metrics by this percentage, and not just having some random numbers in a spreadsheet. So definitely keep an eye on interesting and productive tools. This leads to the last point in the planning phase, and that is how much money will all this cost. So how much money are you going to spend for branding? How much money are you going to spend for paid advertising, but also for the softwares, which are the tools that you're going to be using? So definitely go ahead and do P&L, a profit and loss calculation. use Google Drive, spreadsheets, type in all your expenses and type in your potential revenue and potential money that you're going to be making based on how much your services are going to be. And once you have that P&L calculation, you pretty much exactly know how much you're going to be spending and making within the next, let's say, 12 or 18 or 24 months. Everything that I just talked about is just the planning, the first stage, which should be just brainstorming, writing down or typing and just having a basic idea of your potential marketing agency. Now we are coming to the second step, and that is preparation. So now it's getting real. And the preparation is going to be started with the market and competitors research. For that, I definitely recommend you using one of the best and free tools that are out there, and that is Google. So if you're typing in something individual for your agency and click on a competitor's website and see what's working for them, it's pretty likely those things are also working for you. So definitely make a list as well for all the things that your competitors and the market in general is doing and try to implement it as well. This does not mean you should copy other people. This just means you shouldn't invent a fifth wheel if a car can also drive with 4 wheels. So definitely keep an eye on the competitors and doing research also regarding your name, which leads to the next point, and that is very important because you should grab a branded domain as soon as possible. Also grab your social profiles. So just go ahead and take the Instagram name for your agency. Regardless of you're going to be using Instagram or not, I myself didn't use it for my agency because my target audience wasn't on Instagram, but maybe you're going to use Instagram. So definitely make sure and prepare all the domains and social profiles. Once you've done that, go ahead and write down a business plan. I've linked my business plan template in the description. You can use that if you want. You can remove some things, you can add some things, and based on that business plan, which is just your general idea of what your agency is going to be about, you should start doing the operations. You should start doing your business based on the plan. And the same goes for your marketing strategy. You should also add a new workspace or a new document and write down your marketing strategy, even if it's just creating 1 video per month. Go ahead and write it down. It just creates order and productive work. I myself write everything down, even if it's just a brainstorming session. I write down everything and it just helps me working productively. Which leads to the next point, and that is set up the tools that you decided on in the first step. And that could be your communication tool like Slack, which most of businesses are using. This could also be software tools, accounting tools, A, B, Z, and D. Definitely use tools, they just make your work even more productive and they help you. If you're using a project management tool, I definitely recommend you creating a document with SOPs, so standard operation processes. In every business, there are processes that are repeating tasks and where the operation process looks exactly the same today, tomorrow, in 1 week from now. And therefore, it's very important to create one document where you have a numbered list and you create down first step, do this, second step, do this, and 7th step, you're done. Because this SOP you can give to any person. They do it 2, 3, 4, 5 times and they know exactly how to do it, and you yourself don't have to worry about creating this specific process. And that's the best way to scale. You give this document to someone else and then you create another SOP, something that can be done by someone else. And if you have the money for paying someone else, you give the second SOP to someone, the third one, the 20th one. And if you have given out the 100th SOP, you're pretty much having a very solid marketing agency. Also, very important in the preparation is always improve your skills. Once you have written down your services, you pretty much know what skills you have and what services you're going to offer to your clients. So definitely always improve and be 1 step ahead of your competitors. Because if you have the best product, people are coming back to you again and again, and also will be recommending you to their friends, and that's how you grow as well. And the last step in the preparation stage is look out for team members. If you have the Slack channel that I just told you about, invite other people, talk with them about the business, have a weekly call, have a monthly call, have a quarterly meeting, and just work with other people, have other creative minds in your business and grow together. This is definitely something I can recommend to everyone. You're not as good alone as you're with other people, especially in the business world where everybody works with other people together, and the biggest companies are companies with thousands of people. The planning and the preparation stages are a very big accomplishment, and they are the fundamentals for the third stage, and that is the production stage, where we are actually producing assets for your company but also for your clients. So the production stage is basically where we are creating things finally. And in the fourth stage and in the last stage, that is the promotion stage, we are promoting those assets that we created. So we are going out to the world and telling everybody, hey, we are here, you can come to us and you will get a great service. Now, the production stage is started with your brand identity, also called corporate identity, which is basically the face of your business, of your agency. And here I definitely recommend you using a designer or working with a designer, unless you're very good at designing yourself. But I myself outsourced creating the logo, the social media kit, the brand guides, and everything associated with the brand identity to someone else. And I found them on very good designing platforms. So you will be definitely finding someone on a specific designing platform. Once you have your brand identity, you can establish your web presence and landing pages, because you have your logo, you know which colors you are going to be using, you know what your company or your agency is about, and you can write about it on landing pages. So if you're going to talk to a potential client or doing paid advertising, you're going to redirect your potential clients to your landing pages. And on those pages, you're offering your services. You're going to present them in the way that you decided on in your business plan. Before doing this in actual work, I definitely recommend you writing down a customer's journey. So what stages does your customer have to go through in order to become your clients? How do the onboarding processes look like? How do they sign up for your call, your consultation call? How do they sign up for becoming your actual client? So that's definitely very important. And now in the production stage, I definitely also recommend you creating a pipeline of content. You decided on the channels you will be using. Let's say it's podcasting, let's say it's a YouTube channel, and let's say you're going to create a blog where you're giving tips to other people about how to do marketing or your specific service. And definitely provide value in this step, but also be sure to have enough content that you're having a regular uploading process. So are you going to upload one video per month, week, day? So definitely stick to that, create a pipeline, and always have ideas for your next piece of content. Talking about content, I always recommend creating a lead magnet for an agency. That is the first asset, the first product that someone is receiving for either for free or for a low amount of money in order to gain your trust. This could be a consultation call, 30 minutes. This could be a webinar where you're just giving out value on what you're doing and what your clients could be doing better. This could be an ebook. This could be something else very creative. Definitely try to focus on helping other people. You should never worry about making as much money as possible. You should always focus on helping other people and giving value, because people are not dumb. People are realizing when you just want to make money, and people realize if you truly want to help them and care about the project. So this is the production stage. This production stage takes a little while. It could take days, weeks, or even months, but spend time on it. Quality is more important than quantity. Better have one very good ebook that you're using as a lead magnet than having 10 ebooks that no one is really interested in and that is giving no value except then selling other people. Now we are coming to the last and final stage of creating your own marketing agency, and that is the promotion stage, where we basically scale as a business and gain more and more clients. Here it's very important to understand inbound marketing versus outbound marketing. Inbound marketing is basically people are coming to you. For example, from a YouTube video. If someone watches your YouTube videos and they like it a lot and they send you a message because of it, it's inbound marketing. You're gaining clients passively. Outbound marketing, on the other hand, is you're reaching out to other people via a sales call, via a cold outreach. So you're getting out to people and you try actively to make them your customers. I personally like inbound marketing much more, but this deserves definitely some work. You need to have a full pipeline, as discussed earlier, where you have a lot of content publishing on different platforms where your target audience is at. And a very good bonus tip here I have for you is to repurpose your content. For example, you have a 20-minute YouTube video. Out of the 20 minutes, you could create another 5-minute YouTube video covering something that is similar to the big video, of course, but covering a smaller question out of this big question. Also, you could create a 1-minute Instagram video. Also, you could create a 30 seconds TikTok. The question if TikTok is important to your business is another one, but you could do it. And that is the general idea of repurposing your content. The next very important thing in promotion and scaling and growing in general is to connect with other people out of your industry. My current network is based on the messages and based on how many people I reached out to and that came to me and that I stayed in contact with. This is active work, definitely, but if you're stepping into the business world, this should be natural to you, to connect to other people, to have cooperations with other people, and to just enjoy being around other people, calling with them, late at night, early in the morning, and just being generous and open-minded for other people. This will definitely help your business grow. All the things that I just talked about should be done at the same time as generating multiple leads, either through your content marketing strategy or through your paid advertising strategy or your sales calls or your office visits, because you should definitely have a marketing strategy that is written down and you stick to it. Now some practical points as well, and that is to have a Google My Business entry. There are a lot of easy explanations online on how to do that. You could do press releases, you could do yellow pages, either online or offline, but just in general, now is the stage where we want to get attention to our brand, where we want to put the logo in front of the faces of your potential clients. And also have processes in place for that. As I talked earlier, processes on how to do anything in your business, the operations, the marketing, getting new clients, the overall workflows, which is much more important than having this one hidden secret top #1 tip on how to gain your first client, because it's not about that. It's not about the secret tip. It's just about the fundamentals, and it's just about sticking to your strategy and workflow and processes that you yourself have written down individually for your own marketing agency. And this is how it's going to be working. Lastly, have some monitoring as well as controlling in place. Once a week, a month, a quarter, and once every year, you should definitely do some reflecting. You should control the company because you're the head of it. You should know everything about the marketing agency because it's your business, and the structure itself is up to you. It is not bad at all to have not a clue about how the structure of the business will look like and who you will be monitoring at the moment. What's important is to have anything written down, and 1 month from now, it will be looking much more productive and much more making sense to you. Marketing Hope 3 years earlier from today was something completely different. Today, it's an automated platform. It's an automated process of uploading content on various different platforms. But 3 years earlier, it was just a piece of paper. Today, you're starting this piece of paper for your own agency. Be patient and have trust in yourself. In 1 month from now, as I said, it's going to look better. And 1 year from now, come back to this video and leave a comment. The summary of this video is: be patient, have the fundamentals in place, don't hear or don't care about any secret tip of how to gain 100 clients in the next hour, in the next minute. It's most likely not going to work. It could be working if you have a past in the marketing world and you have some clients already, but someone starting out, which this video is made for. The fundamentals are key. The fundamentals are definitely the most important thing you should be focusing on. You should be having a healthy balance between your organic and paid marketing strategy. Don't care too much about the numbers. Don't care too much about your revenue. Care about helping other people in the first place. And people will recognize that, and they will be thankful for that, and they will be coming to you again and again. They will be talking with their friends and business partners about you, and they will come to you as well. And that is how you grow as a marketing agency, and how you start a marketing agency, how to plan it, how to prepare for it, how to promote it, and also how to produce assets for your marketing agency. I'm sure you have some questions, so drop them down in the comments. I will be happy to answer them. Also, give this video a like, subscribe to my channel, and I will be happy to see you in the next video.